Alright, hello and welcome back to more Wind Waker. I'm your host, Bear. Sail to the south, okay. He'd tell you to go to the fucking statue, but since we already done it, can you please get in the boat, Link? For the love of God. You're kidding. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna set the wind to south. It's a bit silly that you gotta set it south and you can't go. This game has a lot of problems, certain things. Now it might take a while to get there, so I might just end up fast forwarding this shit, depending on how long it takes. Yeah, so if it takes that long, I'll probably just... What? Oi, hold it right there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that seed shot you got there. But it looks to me it's pretty much got nothing but C's drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a seed shot, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island. So open up your sea chart and make it snap. Right here. Wow, thanks, mister. You drew on my map. There's a real peculiar cave toward the backside of this here Dragon Rooster Island. Yeah, real peculiar, but I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry, unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is, because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you, small fry, but I will do this for you, since I'm feeling so generous. I'll send word to all my brethren living near the islands of the Great Seas. Good bunch of fish. If you see a fish leaping out of the water, when you sail near an island, sail up to it and spread some bait out on the water surface. Trust me, this is good advice, fry. See, the baiting process allows you to get a chart of the island, along with any info that might be of use to you. I highly recommend you make a habit of doing so. So you're definitely going to need a reliable sea chart to help you search for things out at sea. Can't empathize that you need enough, small fry, a needed, well-drawn chart. If you don't get a chart for every island you come across, it'll be a bigger hassle later on for you. Now, don't say I didn't never do anything for you, fry. Oi, you there. You kingly red lion guy. That's it. I repaid my debt. I'm done. You take care of this. Thanks, Mr. Lion. So, yeah, we'll have to make a habit of when we come across any island that we don't have on our map to throw out some bait for these poor boys. Like the one over there. See, that's what I like to call Volcano Island. We will definitely need to be heading back there. As you can see, there's a fish already jumping out. Hey, look, it's some bait. Holy small fry. Yeah, I heard. I take you one shot of information about this island. This time by opening a sea chart. I'm gonna give them all different accents because I fucking can. Oh, wow! Thanks, Mr. Fish. You see that volcano there? That's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, they say there's some great treasure hidden inside that thing. Thing is, anyone who's ever tried to get in there has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that just come shooting off the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the islands that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look fry. And that's all the info I got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait into the water for me. Sorry, that's policy, fry. I can't go fighting you on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. And just like that, we're off also. Yep, Volcano Island. Eventually we'll have the power to come back there, but we don't have the power right now. The reason they say you want to get all these islands marked because you have treasure charts, and you can't really find out where some of these charts are until you get a map for the island so you can compare it. You can't really see the charts because it's on the Wii U gamepad, because that's what I'm using. But if you play the GameCube version, you can pull up a map and you can compare. Oh, I should probably pause, because if I don't look where I'm going to get blindsided by a tornado, and I don't want that. And I'm pretty sure I'm already going to get blindsided because, well, you see, there's... Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoopsie doopsie. That was a waste of bait. Oh, and here's a good first example of glowing spots for treasure. Hear how loud it is? You can use the sound to judge where it is, or you can go by memory when you first sail up to it. Alright, what do we got inside this treasure chest? We got a whopping 200 rupees, which is not bad when you think about it. Now, there he is. I was like, there should be a guy around here somewhere, one of them fishes. There he is. I also want to go onto the beetle ship because we're going to need more bait eventually. Hey bud, here, take some of this. Alright, he ate it. Nice. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I heard. I just want charting information about this island. Start by opening your sheet chart. Oh, we actually have this one. This is actually one of the sheet charts we have. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because what I've been told, when monsters you've eaten to a pulp by monsters and such, you take that you finally get your match. Hang on, I'll be right back. I've heard you got a fairy with you. Then you got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around you with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there, and that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, now that there's some bait in the water for me to follow suit. I can go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. With that, I'm off. So, oh, the treasure I pulled up was the chart. I'm actually kind of silly. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, I did say I was also going to go on Beetle's ship. Beetle! Stop! Thank you. Beetle. Beetle. Fucker. Stop it. Thank you. Cool. Very cool deal. Thank you. Oof. Oh! I can't. Oh god, hang on. Yeah, a minute. I gotta prep for this one. Also clean my glasses since I took a drink and the water splashed in my face. I'm actually really upset about that. Clean these bad boys. Boom. Alright. Oh, thank you. As always, I appreciate your business. If you have anything you want to sell, show it to me. I'll buy it off of you. Or would you prefer to buy something? Yeah, we're gonna buy some Hoy pears. Because you will need these later down the line. But it's also especially helpful when you have something out of your reach. Yeah, he's just telling you about the point system thing. I'll buy it. Give it to me. 7 points. Save it to 30, you can earn yourself a membership. And then we'll buy one more all-purpose bait. Alright, bye, Beetle. Fuck off. Alright, let's see. Next would be treasure chart 39, but I have no idea where that would be because I have no idea. It's definitely not the Forsaken Fortress. It's definitely not Outset either. That definitely does not look like Windfall at all. Oh, it's Dragon Roost. But we just came from Dragon Roost, so we'll have to go back there later. Where's my boat? Don't take me away from my boat, you jerk. Alright. I think my favorite iteration of Beetle is his floating sky shop in Skyward Sword. I really like that one. That one is one of my favorites. Wait, am I getting shot at? Oh no, it's just some squids or some shit. Huh. Well, there's another island. I don't know what island this is. And it's very, very stormy around that area. Actually, it is just very stormy in general. And I don't know how I should feel about it. There's the fish. I want the fish. Alright, yeah, you can talk to those guys and they'll tell you about some stuff. Hang on. Let me talk to Fish Boy here. Hey, yo, Fish Boy. Some bait. Nice, nice. Holy, small fry. Yeah, I heard you. I take you wanted to talk on information about this island. Start by opening up your sea chart. Alright, here's my chart. Paint on it or whatnot. I'm actually doing a better job of this. Oh, this is called Bomb Island. You see, I'm actually doing a better job of marking out my map on this save than I did on my personal one. You gotta sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. I'll give you shivers, small fry. That's all the info I got to offer. If you want to hear it again, throw some bait on the water. Yeah, blah, blah. So if we talk to, Dude McGee over here. I guess you also gotta look for when the moon has a certain one. But I guess you can also take by that. Oh, I think there's that rinky-dink submarine he was talking about. I don't think there's any bomb plants here at all, like there was on Dragon Roost. Excuse me. Ho ho! Do you think that over there would be such a container? And where he's looking, if you follow it with your telescope, is a submarine. And in there, apparently, is a bottle. And you see, the more bottles we have, the more fairies we can carry. The more fairies we can carry, the less likely we are to get a game over. So we're just going to head in that general direction now because I want it. Yep. I really like the gamepad for the functionality in certain games, but I really feel like it takes away from the experience sometimes. Now I gotta get out. Now we go in here. And I think over there was one of the big fairy things. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of boys in here. And to get the bottle, you have to beat all these boys. He's dead. Now, our next step, of course, of action is just a... Alright, he's dead. Fuck you, damn rat. Boom, there's a chest. Yeah, and I think so. Okay, so there's multiple of them. Alright, got that rat. Normally you can spread bait out by their rat holes, and they'll usually have something there for you. But since there's no mouse hole here on this ship, die. They will try to drop down from the ceiling and try to yoink your shit. So the best way is just to keep a eye out. The next spot, and stop dilly-dallying. Tell there's a treasure spot right here. There we go. All right. It's another 50 rupees. All right. Hey, that's fantastic. So while we do sail the open seas and whatnot, I will be making a habit of whenever I see an island along the directed chart course, I will always get it. Yes, do you see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Bear. The Forest Haven. It appears as though a great tree rising far above the ocean surface, but is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto where you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree. You must speak with the Deku Tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Farore's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached the most sacred of the sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Bear. Hey, Beetle, you got anything in here for me? Beetle? No? Okay. Boy. Alright, so our next goal is to just make it in there. Hopefully without getting destroyed. Ah! Boom. It's dead. And from these, you can get a monster drop, or you can just get a magical item. Ow! Stop eating me! Like this. You can get a Boko Baba seed. You can cook up magic potions with this. Ow! Buzz off! You can get magic restoring potions with those, but it will only work if you have magic. Goodbye! For this, we need to jump over, make sure we don't land in the water. Bonk. Jump. Bye-bye. Oh. Yeah, and then there's those. I don't know what to call them. I only know is that they're like a spoils orb. They basically drop one of the monster spoils and a whole bunch of rupees. Green value depending on what you kill, or higher. Wee. Bye-bye. whoop, whoop. Yup. Alright, here we go. Now back to what we were doing. Come on. Don't fucking drown yourself. So there's a big old tree with a big old face. So what they would call the Great Deku Tree? Oh. Chew? Ah, it moves! Ah, it's gross! Gross, gross, gross! Ah! Die! Holy moly! Excuse you? No, I don't think I quite do understand. What the fuck are you going on about? Can we not? I'm not ready for this. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. The longing that caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the bow who speaks, who led you to this place? Why, yes, it was. So it's true. Then you have come here because you are in need of the pearl of the goddess. I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in regions around my wood. Now I understand it. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. Oh my god! What do you call yourself? Bear? Well then, Bear, we are Koroks, spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms, but then they came to live on the seas. They took these shapes. Now they fear people. Oh. Okay. But now they fear people. But to me, they will ever be my cherished children. As it happens, you have just come in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold, but once every year. It's about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, ill fate could befall us. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, oh great Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It's Makar! Makar! What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it is not that, oh great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but Makar still flew above the Forbidden Woods as he drew close to it. Foolish little Makar. Bear, have you heard all this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hollowed island of our forest haven. Those woods, the whole region is a vile place that is home to evil beasts, and now they seem they have taken the child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I do. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he's brought you here. I am sorry to ask you of this, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? A great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Yes, thank you, child. You are right. It is impossible to enter those woods from the sea, it is. There, I would have guessed from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children, yet I still think we may be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. And just like that fish, and just like that fish was talking about, no need to have, I don't want to finish that sentence, but no need to go on like that, okay? Forgive me, Bear, but could you climb up into my crown and get the leaf from up there? Okay, I guess I can do that. Can't believe he fucking did that. Anyways, but yes, it was just like that fish was saying. Unless we could sprout wings and fly, then we would never be able to reach it. However, with the terms of the Deku tree used, with the Deku leaf, it'll be like through sprouting wings and flying. How diddly ho, buddy? I would talk to you, but I'm kinda in the middle of something. Whee! This is another use for the Deku buds that the Deku Babas use. You can use them as trampolines to shoot farther up, and when mixed with the power of the Deku leaf... No, you fuck! God damn it. Now I gotta climb all the way back up there. I hate it when it does that. The Forbidden Ones were once our home. They were peaceful back then. I would guess our homes still exist somewhere deep within the woods. If you have trouble anywhere in the forest, just look for stump-shaped houses. Do you know about this flower? It's called a Baba Bud. You can stand in front of it and tilt up to jump into it. Baba Buds have a peculiar habit of shooting you up into the air after you jump into them, so you can use them to reach hard to jump. Use them to jump into hard to reach places. Whee! 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 Here I go. Whee! Hello. Wow, you're quite good at it, Mr. Knight. Just keep doing that until you get all the way up to the top. If you shoot out facing the wrong direction, don't panic. If you don't tilt in any direction, you can land safely back in the Baba Bud. Wee. Come on. There we go. Boom! You got the Deku Leaf! Set it to Y, X, or R. Plant your feet on the ground and use it to blow blasts of air at objects and enemies. Or, alternatively, you can jump in the air and use magic power to drift on the currents of wind. Swordsman, over here! Please, you must fly over here using your Deku Leaf. Alright, so let's just select it. As you can see, right below us, there is an arrow, and using the Deku Leaf takes magic power. However, if you cut grass, you can also find magic power. Very good, Mr. Swordsman. You've already mastered using the Deku Leaf. But since you're so much heavier than we are, you can't fly very far, can you? How unfortunate. Well, anyways, this is the exit that leads to the Forbidden Woods where our brother Makar is being held. Please take care of Makar. Alright, here we go. Well, once we get into the Forbidden Woods is when I'll call it. Alright. So, since the winds are blowing in a southwards direction, we finally got in the Deku Leaf. That eerie-looking island over there is home to the Forbidden Woods. Makar is trapped somewhere within there. You have to float over to the entrance from here using the Deku Leaf. When you're flying with the Deku Leaf, you're at the mercy of the wind. If the wind can carry you there, you'll fall into the sea before you land. If only the wind were blowing in the right direction to carry you there. Alright. So, since we have very, very limited magical power, we need to hit the island. We'll make it blow to the southwest so we can make it to said island. Oh, I think we'd barely be able to make it. Yep, barely. With the magical power we have now, we'll never be able to make it to Forbidden Woods on the first go. Big containers like that will fully restore your magical power or restore a large amount of it if you get the upgrade. Now the next step is to blow it to the northwest. That way we can land on Forbidden Island. The Forbidden Island. On the Forbidden Woods platform. I'm actually silly. Whoa! And if we hit tornadoes like that, we get a burst of air. We really don't want to fall into the sea below. And that's exactly why. You can get completely and utterly denied by those boyos, and it is an absolute pain to wait for this tornado to come back. Now, as you can tell, every time you fall into the water, that grass respawns. So that way, if you ever do run out of magical power, you can refill it. And here we go, let's get it. Now, for these guys, we want to kind of take the long way around and eventually just outmaneuver them, like so, because they are actually very impervious to what we have. However, as a bullying tactic, hi, gimme. We got a golden feather. Hi, give me what you want. Yeah, later, losers. Alright. And with that, I believe we are going to call it here, because we have finally made it into the Forbidden Woods. And with that, I'm also going to save my game, just in case I do something stupid. Yep, that is the sound of me saving. But before I hit anything else, I'm going to end it off here. Well, folks, if you liked today's episode, I suggest you hit that like button and the subscribe button for more content like this. If you think you know someone who might like the videos, share it. If not, you don't have to. It's fine. But other than that, yeah, I'm signing off and returning to the